Come on, it's time to do stuff and watch comedians. Maybe, or maybe not.
It's post-workout meal. What do you want?
I know, it's actually pretty nice.
This week I'm making carrot cake. I make these next week.
Welcome back to another Seek Distractions video. Whilst Mel is in the background here, just organising the background for
Look at my oils.
Yeah, she's spending a lot of time doing a lot of nothing, as it were.
You don't get long.
But we heard some of you guys in the comments. We've been getting a lot of comments recently about people who are enjoying the Jubilee videos, and Mel has joined us actually. So welcome back, Mel.
Welcome back.
Why are we doing it so professionally?
Welcome back to this
stuff.
This stuff,
yeah, seeking distraction stuff. But we heard you guys in the comments, and I think some of them have actually been really quite helpful with. There's been one guy recently from Australia who used to live in Bristol who said about some of these quintessentially British memes, and we've been watching some of those, so they'll be coming out as well in between this video and sandwiching in the future.
Pause,
no diddy.
Very important question. How do you eat your cinnamon rolls? I'm very meticulous with how I eat everything. So I tend to eat it swivel in. What lunatic eats it like this?
No, I eat it your way, but I really just wanted to bite into it because I was that hungry. Don't judge me. But today we're going to be watching 6 comedians versus 1 fake. And I think in the past about year or so we've been watching a lot of stand-up specials, and we've got our favourites. So I think we'll be able to potentially tell who is the real comedian and who is fake and acting it. I think comedians as well will be able to have their bullshit alarm go off really quickly because they know particular things like the hang and all this other stuff about comedy as itself. They'll be able to tell, I think.
I am a comedian.
I'm 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 a comedian.
And I'm a comedian.
You ain't got your ears in.
Hello, everyone.
So where did everybody come from? Everybody from LA?
Sacramento.
LA, born and raised.
Yeah, LA.
I'm from the IE.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's a sad place to be, so you could be a comic.
I mean, at least you know.
End up at?
Kind of everywhere, like private events, birthday parties, maybe stuff
Birthday
like that.
parties.
First thing,
Go on.
American comedy is so different to the UK comedy, but I think the comedy centers are New York and LA. Now it's in Texas because of the Joe Rogan movement, and everyone's moved out there because post-COVID and all the money and everyone's going into it. But I think it's a good qualification question of like where you're from. It's like you're guessing if you had like 6 people from London and one who wasn't, and you'd be like, oh, where are you guys from? And you can like easily nail it down with like you're just chatting rubbish, or you're just saying, oh, I'm from London. That's very broad. So
I mean, if you're talking about comedians, I feel like if you had a bunch of British comedians come together, if they were like, I'm from Birmingham, I'm from London, I'm from Bristol, I'm from Cornwall, be like, oh, Cornwall sounds a bit.
yeah, I don't. Maybe no, but
I feel like that's a good way to.
Russell Howard's from there. Or what's his name?
Is it?
Yeah, he's got a proper Bristol Somerset accent.
Somerset. Yeah.
Somerset.
Some areas, of course, in the UK that you're like, really? Where have you done your comedians? Where have you done your stand-up shows in that area? Because like then you can delve
There's
in
a
a
lot
bit
up
more.
north as well, like Blackpool and Newcastle. But
I don't know. I feel like anybody I've met from Birmingham ends.
not going to be
I'm
funny.
Friends, family, you know.
Nichelle said she does birthday parties and like family events. I've never let my family watch me do comedy up
I've
and
seen
spew
him.
jokes
He's
at them.
comedian.
You just do sets in front of family?
Yeah.
When do you take your light?
2 minutes.
Like,
Whatever they tell me.
The very first question, when you want your light, and she said, oh, just whenever they give it to me. I was like, that's not a thing.
I used to do improv.
You do improv?
I do it, yeah, improv,
Yeah.
sketch, I do stand-up.
all of it, okay.
I like the improv shows. I want to interject quick. You know, like when they do those when I used to have TikTok, they used to have like the stuff from the guy who was in a TV show. Oh, what's it? I forgot his name. He was the guy that was dating one of Alan's wife from 2.5 Men. You know, the older guy. He was with like Jake's mum for a bit. Do you remember?
Yes.
Yeah, I couldn't think of it. I had to like really think.
I think show it on the screen.
Yeah.
Just to show
I'll
who
show it
we're
on the
talking
screen.
about.
So when I had TikTok still, like a year ago now, I used to get the stand-up improv show stuff that he was doing, and it'd be like, it was almost like a battle rap, but a battle comedy. It was like they're like throwing jabs at each other, and they would be like, here's a topic of like a cat, and they would have to like do it. Anyway, yeah, improv is sick, but I wouldn't go on my way to watch it.
I wouldn't mind going to an improv show. I know Chiswick does a few improv shows occasionally.
We should do that.
I think that'd be quite fun to go to. I know that they go. I don't know. I think going to one could be quite fun.
And
It's
we'd
a
have
different
to go.
experience to watching it. Cause watching it is completely like, I don't know, when you're watching it on screen, comedy, you laugh at it, but then when you're in the audience,
Yeah, you're feeling it. You're
you
like
feel
part
the
of it.
energy of people. I go off energy. Like if somebody's giving me good energy, I give them good energy back. If
We'd
they,
have to come up with fake jobs as well, because when they pick you out in the crowd and say, "Oh, Mel, what do you do?" and you can say, "Oh, like I'm a prostate examiner or something stupid."
She's very nice. She's very smiley, which is generally a red flag, I feel like.
comedians should.
There's no way that she's getting a lot of work as a birthday comedian.
The first round, I think we noticed this from our Jubilee experience. The first round was like, you don't really know. You could probably, the questions can catch people out because they're not getting a story together or whatever. So I think she's probably a comedian. She probably does it on like a side gig. She's doing it as a birthday comic. But I feel sorry for some people.
She might have a full-time job for you.
Yeah,
know?
exactly.
And then she does it on her free time to get a bit of cash.
Isabella,
Me?
can you do one of your bits, but can you do one with a tag?
When Eric asked me what my tag was, I'm like, live a little, Eric. Here, listen. Okay, so I have this thing. Don't worry, my back.
Do I find funny? It's like when people, not find funny, but it's like, oh, do you think you're like, what would you say is a feature about you? Like,
Yeah.
I feel like I'm quite funny. Oh, you're funny. Tell me a joke then. And then it's such a stupid thing to say to people. I don't know. So they
That's the
either
equivalent
have.
of me asking you, are you a gymnast? Okay, do a backflip.
I can show you some other
Yeah.
things, but why do I
Why
do
is
a
it that one?
backflip right now? It's just the most stupid thing, and then people end up having pre-planned jokes. It's like Finding Nemo, when Merlin,
The dad
when the dad
doesn't get to tell his joke at the beginning.
is
You're
like,
a clownfish.
yeah,
tell
I'm a
us a joke.
clownfish, tell us a joke, that one.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, and then he messes up.
It goes really low, so my butt is really low on my ass.
allowed to do this.
Yeah, so
Show it to Eric. He
I
wanted to
show
see
a lot of. This is a lot of how I end. Is I show my back. See how far that goes down, and you can't see one lick of crack. I can't even do a credit card swipe on this. I have to do a chip insert, and sometimes they say I got laughed out of the Plumbers Association.
Horrible, because my dad, he actually got really mad at me last week, and he called me a pussy. And I'm like, Dad, that's messed up. We don't call people pussies anymore. We call them millennials. Yeah, Jubilee, boom.
Until I came to California because I was in the military, and like guys that smoke weed, when they find out that you haven't, they talk to you about weed the same way they talk to women about sex. You want to do it with somebody like me. All right, this stuff in my pants can change your whole life. Don't put the whole thing in it first. Just put the tip in. Don't.
That was a very creepy, like, weird sex joke. That is not me.
Do you know what American comedy? Oh, I don't know.
It's so
I
brash.
prefer
It's like,
British comedy. I don't know.
yeah, it's just so. There's just something about British comedy where, if you think about Jimmy Carr, everything is like a punchline that like builds on the other thing. Like his most recent special, go watch that. But if you go to the American ones, it's obviously like more story driven, and the jokes themselves are a bit more like elbows out. Like they're trying to have a political agenda or like there's something there that just like is funny, but you have to think about it a bit too much with some comedians. Not all of them, not painting them with the same brush. And there's some are just rubbish. There's some that we started like 10 minutes into the special and you go, what the hell? Like, why am I spending my time? Like, I could go watch like a other special.
Playing a baguette like a saxophone. And if you really sell that, you do that for like 5 minutes.
I was watching Pinocchio the other day, and I was hey,
I've
this is just a
seen it
movie about a
before.
puppet that gets more and more Jewish.
I'm gonna give you the light right now.
Last month I threw my back out trying to twerk. I went to the chiropractor. He said, hey, miss, how does that happen? I said, well, you know I was popping that pussy for a real He said, oh, your insurance only covers fake
I don't get it.
That again, just not a funny joke. Your face looks disappointed.
I'm sorry, but I like comedy like any other gal, but when it's I don't know. There's just different.
They're trying too hard.
And it's all along those lines, and there's no build up, no storyline, and it's all just the same.
Yeah, you kind of know what you're getting.
Yeah, I don't know.
See, there you go.
Can everyone go around and say their LPM?
What does that mean?
What is that? Is that like when I'm running and I take my heart rate?
Nobody talks about laughs per minute.
Have you seen the comparison of when they do the laughs per minute in TV shows? Like, they've done the laughs per minute and how many fake audience laughs they put in Friends.
Oh, yeah.
And they also do the laughs per minute in... They do comparison
Like
of
the
that.
canned laughter thing. Like the background track, yeah.
Because once you start... Yeah, sorry if I've ruined Friends for anybody, but when you watch Friends, if you just listen to the laughing track, once you click onto the laugh track, that's all you can hear, and the whole show is ruined. I don't know.
That's true.
Once you click into, you know, when you just start focusing on that one particular
and then you sometimes hear like a lady go, like it's like the world's worst laugh. Go.
Speaking of, there's a dog barking. That's my dog.
Side comedy, you've heard it before, you know what's up. If I say it and it looks like you don't know what I'm talking about, you probably haven't been in this game too long.
Hey, real quick, how much do you get paid for a guest spot usually?
What the f***?
You get paid? $0.
Okay, you guys did. Just making sure. Just want to see if I get that.
I would just see, like, there's this fear in his eyes, and I was like, he's never debased himself the way that I have in front of people.
Treat yourself to baguette.
I'm gonna look for that baguette.
Have some bread.
I shouldn't have said the baguette thing. Nobody really sees that coming.
If you think the mole is still in the box and you'd like to continue playing the game, please raise your hand. Okay? Every time that you vote someone out who is not the mole, the prize money will be reduced.
For now, how much you charge for?
It varies. College and corporate should be at least $1,500. If you're having a club, you should at least get between $800 and $1,200, if not more. Feature sets get between, on the low end, $3,000. Maybe make $1,000 at like a good improv or something.
Now, are you guys really suspicious of this man after the rounds we've been through? Let's be honest here.
You're right. You're right.
Let's be honest here.
We have 3 minutes. Let's make it real.
He listed off ranges of price per like club, event, improv, whatever. But a lot of comics will go for like a stand-up for like a 10-15 minute set. I don't know. This is just from watching podcasts. He listens to Joey Diaz and Joe Rogan. They'll happily go for like $275 for 10-15 minutes. I mean, who wouldn't? Some will do that for an hour. Some people just fucking love it. Like they're making enough money in other streams that they could just focus on comedy as an art form, and then they do a show or a special, and then they go, oh crap. I was listening to a podcast. Jimmy Carr does about 300 stand-up shows a year.
Madness.
Every day, he's traveling. Every damn day. Crazy.
Who do you think is the mole?
I'm torn. Isabella, James.
Whoa, James.
Interesting.
You have a lot of confidence coming off you, and you say words that make sense, but I'm trying to
You could have a friend who's a comedian.
If anyone has had a lot of confidence and has been freaking trying to prove themselves, it's you. Everything you come off as an entire freaking smorgasbord of info for every single simple question.
It was rehearsed. Your bit was showing your butt, so I'm a little skeptical of you.
Or maybe you've just never seen anything like it before.
Oh yeah, that is true. I forgot about that.
So she did do like an actual like setup punch, and she like threw tags.
And she had a tag. Yeah.
I low-key think it's you.
But
Or do you guys play one on
define
Netflix?
professional
You would have
comedian.
had to define it for yourself.
I've
applied to be on the show.
I've gotten paid. I do it every night. I hit about three mics a night.
What?
Yeah, I try to hit like 2 open mics at least every night.
Comedy is actually so crazy. They literally just go stand up at a microphone, tell jokes, and like that doesn't necessarily determine your success. Straight away, of course. Like over time, if you keep doing it, get better and you get more like publicity and stuff. But most people like don't have that business brain to put it online or whatever. Are just forever stuck there. And maybe that's why they love it. They love the show as long as they have enough money per day to get some food. But that's a crazy life. I'm just sorry, I'm just deeping a bit too much.
So then it's
I'm gonna
like,
be honest. I could end this getting out James and Isabella.
You go, like, how much
We could get out James and Isabella, and I'd be happy.
Up whilst they're bickering away, just to go, yeah, just vote for Isabella. Why not?
I'm about to form an alliance against us when I'm a legitimate comic, bro.
Everyone had formed an alliance against me, first of all, because they're jealous. How can someone be as good looking and as quick on their feet as I am?
They just don't understand. I hate when they speak like, it gives me the ick. don't like it. It makes you.
Come on.
You doing it? All right.
Let's-
I guess I'm part of it.
I know myself.
Are y'all voting for her or me right now? Because I will.
We'll find out.
This entire
We'll
box.
find out.
I think it's gonna be me, but
What?
I think that I voted for Michael because of his shirt. What did it say? I survived an Italian mother.
I thought she was giving off this vibe where it was like, I'm trying to act like a comedian. She had really colorful clothes.
That alliance was formed, and I stuck my fist in it. I don't know if I was invited, but I joined.
Never guessed that outcome.
Bye.
I understood.
See ya.
People just don't get me.
I think we don't get her because her jokes just weren't banging. I'm sorry.
I don't know, showing your non-existent butt crack to an audience. I wanted to class
Yeah, I don't wanna see
that as
that on a
world-class
Saturday.
comedy.
Yeah. Comedy 101.
Coming
Get
from
your
a
crack up.
non-comedian.
Think the mole is still in the box and you want to continue playing the game, please raise your hand. Okay.
I think they got the mole.
If lights turn green, that means you voted the mole out and you win.
I think it.
We did it!
Nice.
The mole, please step
Is it
out
the
and
baguette
reveal
guy?
yourself.
No, it's not.
Oh wait, guess the rubber guy.
We did it.
I
She didn't
think
get a chance to like perform
Yeah, no.
for the whole thing.
she went out in the first round as well. I think they sniffed her out. I can't remember why, but they'll probably tell us now.
We all have done a ton of birthday parties.
Yes, when you said family events, I was like, my family does not like that.
Yeah, I mean, I talk about being, I guess, jaded, but it's, you know, it's like everybody's excited to sort of show off.
We have once again proven UK comedy, comics in general, that are from the UK are better than the US. And I want to be proven wrong. No, I don't, because the UK is bad. But again, that's been another Jubilee video. I think the odd one outside is really good because there was the one we done recently where we completely got swindled. Go check the link down below. But I don't know, it's just nice to see other people's opinions on the same thing. One person faking it and the others are like super passionate. Maybe one day in the future we'll be able to do one of these videos ourselves. That'd be sick. We have our own like secret distractions thing. We have like 6 people come in and one's the fake, and it's just like, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's just
we making up videos for fun.
Yeah.
Do you have any passing words?
No, my brain's completely gone today.
That's absolutely fine. I've been Luke.
And I am Will.
We're Secret Distractions. Make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe. We're on our road, on the way, whatever you want to call it, to 100 subs. I think we'll be there within the next couple of weeks, maybe 1-2 weeks. We'll see how it goes. We'll be posting about it, and a big thank you to everyone. We also hit 50k total views on the channel as well, literally today as of recording this. So yeah, we'll catch you next one. High five.
Well, that's terrible.
That was my bad finger.